Hari Bol and Hari Krishna to all my brothers and my sisters. Did you miss me? Welcome back to Astro Motivation. Today we're going to be talking about a super beautiful new moon of 2025, which is going to be the new moon right before we get into eclipse season. And of course, I am so happy to be here again with you guys. I've missed you guys so much to come and bring you all the tea on this very important new moon. And if you're new to the channel, welcome to Astro Motivation. My name is Vinodini Dasi. I am a Vedic astrologer, author, and practitioner of the ancient Vedic arts. So if you are into Vedic astrology, ancient knowledge, and self-development, make sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you never miss any of the nectar. Alrighty, my beautiful brothers and sisters, let's see what this upcoming powerful, incredible new moon has in store for all of us today.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri.
And I just want to take this moment to give a beautiful shout out to my exclusive members here in the exclusive members only of my YouTube. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for all the help and all the donations and the collaborations and everything. I am so happy and grateful that you guys are in my life. And of course, I love to pamper my exclusive members. We're going to be doing a new moon ritual for this powerful new moon. So if you would like to join us on that, make sure to become a member today in the description here below. And also, I have a intro Vedic Astrology 101. So if you would like to start learning Vedic astrology, you can learn with us and become an exclusive member today. Alrighty, my beautiful members. By the way, as well, my book is finally out in Amazon. And for those of you who already have pre-order it, your book is going to be coming to you very soon. I just want to say thank you guys for your patience and thank you guys for all the support. This book is going to be something very powerful, and it is bringing the ability for us women to make a massive shift. Since we are the new healers of the world, we need to get into alignment with our divine spiritual essence. So this book is called The Woman Who Forgot Herself, but through this book, you will be remembering yourself. So order yours today in the description here below. Alrighty, my beautiful members. And right before we get into it, I just want to say thank you guys so much for your patience. I have just came back from a family trip that was so wholesome, so incredible, so beautiful. And now I'm feeling revved up, filled in my heart, and ready to come back to work. I just want to say thank you guys for all your beautiful support and for being so sweet to me. I have the most incredible community of gorgeous little lotuses everywhere. Thank you so much, and I'm sending you guys so much love. Alrighty, guys, let's talk about this powerful, incredible new moon. So, what is a new moon? A new moon is a new beginning, a new time, a time where we plant the seeds of intention into our future, and it's the time where we can start setting up a refreshing new beginning. This is something very powerful. And every single month we have a new moon that gives us the ability to really set some new intentions for the next upcoming 6 months. Every new moon sets a new beginning for the next upcoming 6 months. And in 6 months, we will have the full moon that is going to complete this cycle. So what I like to do is the day before the new moon is the dark moon, is the moon in void. And this is an amazing time to go within, to have a moment of reflection, have a moment of journaling, have a moment with yourself of meditation, of chanting, so that you can really go within yourself and with the information I'm about to give you in this video not just your horoscopes, but everything that this new moon means. Set some intentions around this energy to harness this beautiful energy. And of course, if you would like to harness it with us, we are going to be doing a new moon ritual in the exclusive members. So definitely join us for that. In the description here below, you will find out how to do that. So new moons, new beginnings. Now, when the new moon is in the sign of Leo, and as we can see up in the sky right now, the sun is transiting the constellation of Leo. And very, very soon, the moon will be joining him. And so this is what creates a new moon. When the new moon and the sun are both coming together at the same time. And in this constellation of Leo, is going to be very powerful because it's happening right at the lion's heart, which is the brightest star of this constellation called Regulus. And so we can see here in the sky doesn't lie, the stars don't lie, that the sun is not in the sign of Virgo, but it's actually in the sign of Leo. So the proof is in the pudding right here. And that's why Vedic astrology is so much more accurate and so much more of an OG astrology. So with the new moon in Leo, we have a new beginning in everything that deals with Leo energy. And Leo energy is a very powerful energy because it is the queen energy that you have within, or the king energy that you have within. Now, of course, this can bring pride, but the pride has to come from a divine source. When we align our divine will with the will of God, this is when we truly become incredible warriors of truth and spirituality. This is when we become those kings and queens of a kingdom that is sattvic and that is advanced and that is highly conscious. And so this energy of Leo represents a new beginning in us declaring our throne, us declaring our queendom, us declaring our inheritance that our ancestors have given us. Of course, this is how kings and queens work. You inherit the kingdom from your ancestors. And so the same energy lies here in Leo. All of us, we have talents. All of us, we have something that our ancestors have given us. And so we wear that as a badge of honor. And we exercise those things as a badge of honor. So this new moon is bringing us the ability to reclaim our kingdom back, to reclaim our divine dharma back, and to align our will with the divine will. So this is going to be a super powerful new moon. So definitely join us in the moon ritual that we're going to be doing for the exclusive members. Check it out in the description here below, how you can join us. Now, to go a little bit deeper, this is such an important, beautiful new moon because it's also happening in a very, very important nakshatra called Magha. And Magha Nakshatra is the 10th nakshatra. And it is also a Gandanta point, is sharing that Gandanta point with a Shlisha. So every single time we have the end of a water sign going into a fire sign, this is what we call a Gandanta point. So this is the first Gandanta point, and it is very, very powerful. And it is called the Magnificent One. So it has the ability to bring magnificence, the power to leave the body. Why? Because Magha is the symbol of the throne. So Magha is where literally the king is sitting on his throne, and it is ruling and doing the duties that a king has to be doing for its kingdom. This is when the king goes to work. And of course, this job has been passed on by his ancestors. And this is the reason why Magha is ruled, the deity of Magha is the Pitris. Pitris is called ancestors in Sanskrit. So this is a very beautiful nakshatra because it is the one that has all the blessings of our ancestors that are coming and pouring into our heart, because it's also Regulus, the heart of the lion. So this is a very powerful nakshatra if you want to heal ancestral karma, if you want to call in the blessings of your ancestors, if you want to call in the beautiful inheritance that your ancestors are bringing you. Like, let's say if your family is an amazing musician family, you can call in that talent, or they have leadership, or they have kindness. So this is an incredible time for us to remember our ancestors. And if you really want to channel the energy of Magha Nakshatra, one of the best things you can do is actually to write down your family tree as much as you can. Go deep into the past, the mother, the father, the mother and father of your mother and father, and so and so on and so on. This is an incredible way to reconnect with the energies of Magha Nakshatra. And as we are calling in these ancestors, we're remembering them. We're remembering their qualities. We're remembering their talents, their virtues, and those have been passed on into our life as well. We got to remember, we are the ecstasy of our ancestors. We are that outcome of our ancestors. And I know that nowadays we don't necessarily think too much about our ancestors, or we don't worship our ancestors, or, you know, honor our ancestors, especially with the advancements of technology. More and more children are going to be raised by robots and AI and artificial intelligences that act as the know-it-all of God, like the artificial God. And our ancestors are going to become somewhat obsolete, which is very sad. Nowadays, a young child will not go to his grandfather or grandparents to ask them wise questions. They just go to ChatGPT and they get everything that they want from there. So this idea of the connecting with our ancestors is so crucial for also knowing our personal identity here on earth, and how we have our personal dharma here on earth as well. So this is a fantastic new moon to reconnect with this very powerful energy of our ancestors. And as we can see, this magnificent one, Magha, has power, has status, has the ancestor energy, has ambition, has pride, has vanity, has royalty. Of course, we can feel pride and proud that our ancestors, are, what they are. Maybe in your ancestral line, you have inventors, you have, politicians, or you may have people who made a giant difference, or writers, or anything. When we start connecting to our past and we start connecting to our ancestors, we can see that our ancestors were magnificent human beings, and we can adopt those things. So it brings that pride, it brings that royalty. And this is also an amazing time with this new moon in Nakshatra of Magha. We can really think about, okay, what are my duties truly? And am I really stepping into my divine role? This is the best time for us to reevaluate the responsibilities and the duties that we have to do in order to maintain our kingdom. Everybody has their own personal kingdom. Everybody has their own personal world, where you are the king or queen of your own world. You are a divine part and parcel of the super soul of God. So there's divinity in you. We are the children of God. So this is a time to revive that spark, revive the spark, and align our divine will with the divine will of God. It's not about our selfishness, but it is about the duties that we have come here to do, and what needs to get done, and what our ancestors have done, and so on and so on. So it has this very powerful energy. And it's no coincidence that Magha is a star of power. This is definitely a powerful, powerful star. I mean, Krishna was born with the sun in Magha. So it's a kingly star for sure. Now, when it says the power to leave the body, Magha is also very much connected to the ancestors. And this is the reason why it has the ability to leave the body, to go into the spiritual world where those ancestors are. Magha has that ability to reconnect to the divine ancestry of the past. So this is a fantastic time for you to do a meditation to reconnect with your ancestors, to heal your ancestry, to heal ancestral karma, and to claim your ancestral inheritance back into your life. So Magha Nakshatra is definitely going to bring massive blessings. And of course, this is going to bring new beginnings to the political realms, new beginnings to the people in power, new beginnings to kingdoms, and new beginnings to leaders. So very powerful energies. Now, what makes it even more interesting is that a couple of days after this new moon, which will be happening on August 22nd or 23rd, it depends on where you are in the world. Um, of course, once we have this, we are also going to be getting Chaturdasi, Ganesh Chaturdasi, which means that Ganesh is going to be born on the 24th, 20 to the from the 24th to the 26th of August. We are having Ganesh Chaturdasi, which is the birth or the appearance day of Lord Ganesh. And so Lord Ganesh is the demigod that deals with removing obstacles. So after we set our intentions on this powerful new moon, then we can pray to Ganesh and we can, do a conscious intention and prayer to Ganesh where we can ask for these obstacles to be removed in our life so that we're able to advance forward, so that we're able to create a bigger kingdom, so that we're able to really step into our duties and our dharmas and to really claim our throne again. So celebrate your beautiful Ganesh Chaturdasi. That is going to be something wonderful for all of us. So now let's get into, before we get into the transits of this new moon, let's talk a little bit about the people that I have chosen this video for reading their charts here on the channel. And if you would like to also participate, all you have to do is write down your placements in the description here below, and you will be participating and you can be one of the chosen ones that gets to be read here on the channel. So first we're going to begin with the this I got new glasses. This beautiful, incredible little lotus. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you so much for um, being part of this reading and for participating. So this is Ayushwamari 4905. Thank you so much for participating. And it says, I'm really loving the Astrology 101 lessons. Amazing. Thank you so much for becoming a Lotus. Thank you so much. And thanks for sharing your light, of course. Here's your placement. So Aquarius Lagna, Moon, and Jupiter are also in the Lagna in Shadabishak. And we have Ketu and Rohini, Saturn in Purnavasu, Venus in Ashlisha, Sun in Purva Falguni, Mercury in Uttara Falguni, and Mars in Uttara Falguni in the seventh house, and Rahu in Yeshta. I'm at the last phase of Sarisati, definitely feeling the shifts being going through transformative time. So for you, this new moon is going to be really blessed because being an ascendant Aquarius and having your Sun, Mercury, and Mars in the seventh house, you have quite the unique situations in commitments and in love. Okay, it can sometimes be a little bit difficult, of course, and you may have a little bit of karmas here going on with relationships. When we have the actual Sun in the seventh house, this means that your partner most probably is going to be somebody who's very, very alpha, or if it's a woman, she's going to be very alpha. And the idea here is that you learn to submit. I know you may not like hearing that, but the Sun in the seventh house, we are, your partner is the Sun, and we are serving in a way or another the Sun. If not, you're going to be constantly fighting. And plus, since you have the Mars there, you do have a tendency to fight a lot in your relationships. So the idea here is that and that we are able to have a new beginning here. Okay, have a new beginning. Maybe there is some ancestral karma around your ancestry when it comes to love, and maybe it's a toughie if you really look back into your mother's relationships, your father's relationships. It could be a little bit karmic. So if you feel like your relationships and commitments have been quite karmic in your life and been difficult and not the easiest thing, then this new moon is bringing you the ability to purify yourself, to really have a new beginning, to really heal those ancestral wounds around love, and to go about love and commitments in a completely new way, in a way that is very different. This is giving you that opportunity to purify this seventh house of commitments and relationships. So I think you can have an incredible, incredible new moon. Definitely take it into account, since you do have really important planets, Sun, Mercury, and Mars, all in the seventh house in this energies of Leo. So it would be something very beneficial for you to have this renewal in relationships, especially since the Sun is in the seventh house. You do identify yourself a lot through your relationships. So relationships are quite an important situation in your life. um, and it's just a matter of getting it right, getting the flow right. And once you get the flow right, it can really blossom and bloom. So we want to set those new intentions, regardless if you're in a relationship or if you're not in a relationship. Alrighty, Ayush Murray, thank you so much for participating. Truly appreciate you, and I hope that you like this reading. And now we're going to be doing our next person, which is Rines Rines out. Thank you so much for participating, and I'm sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. You are an ascendant in Libra along with Venus, very beautiful. Sun and Mercury, wow, very, very presence. You got some presence here, very beautiful. Mars in Cancer, Rahu, Saturn, and Jupiter in Leo. Okay, so we have plenty of energy of Leo here for you. So with Rahu, with Saturn, and Jupiter all in Leo, this is an amazing new moon to revive and renew all of these energies. And of course, your destiny deals with Leo things. Your destiny deals with you really reclaiming your throne and being that king, queen that you are meant to be. This is the truth. So we may have an adversity to pride, we may have an adversity to being the center of attention, or to taking leadership, or to taking the duties that we need to take. With a Ketu in Aquarius, you have the incredible ability to detach yourself from all responsibilities, detach yourself from all um, duties, and detach yourself from absolutely mostly everything. So this can make you cop out of life. Be cautious with this. Rahu, Saturn, and Jupiter are making it something very serious for you to truly step as the king or queen of your life in this lifetime. Not just like be part of the crowd and hanging out with friends all day, but like to actually create a kingdom for yourself, especially with so much presence with Ascendant Libra along with Venus and Sun and Mercury. I mean, you stand out. You stand out hard. So you better start liking the limelight. You better get on that throne and claim your leadership. I know it might be, a hustle. Oh my God, like what's the point? But this is your lineage. This is your inheritance from your ancestors. And the faster you just, take it, you're going to recognize that you will be an incredible king or queen. You will be great at it. And you're not going to get ego inflated. You have a Ketu in Aquarius, it won't happen. Actually, you are the most qualified to be on the throne, because you're not going to become a diva about it. So let this new beginning really allow for you to step into these energies. You deserve your kingdom. You deserve to step into the limelight. You deserve to be applauded. So take it in, and don't shy away from engaging with life and willing something in your life and getting passionate about it. Alrighty. So those were your messages, Rhinus Stout. Thank you so much for participating. Truly appreciate it. And thank you so much to all my brothers and my sisters. If you would like to participate for the next video, if you're one of the chosen ones, all you have to do is type your placements in the description here below, and you could be one of the chosen ones. Now let's check into the transits of this new moon so that we can understand it and go a little bit deeper on how this new moon is affecting the world, affecting you personally, and how we can harness its energies. What is it doing to us? Well, first and foremost, as you can see, this new moon is going to be conjunct Ketu. And this is what makes it so beautiful, because it's not just a new prideful beginning. Ketu here is purifying our pride, is purifying our ego, is purifying our arrogance and our self-centeredness. That sometimes it could be the shadow side of Leo. So with the new moon here and with Ketu, this is a massive new beginning that has been purged out of the nastiness and the shadow side of Leo. And this is claiming a new spiritual beginning. But what is interesting is that it's a spiritual beginning by creating, by embracing an ego that is in alignment with the divine. That's when we purified our ego. When we only want to do everything for us and we think we are God, this is when we become demonic, honestly. Why? Because demons are the ones who are jealous of God. They're envious of God and they want to be God. It takes humility to say, no, I'm not God. I'm a human being. I am part of God. I I have a minute essence of God in me, but I can't claim myself to be the God, the one and all. This is very prideful. So here, life is purifying this in ourselves. Life is saying you're not God, you are the servant of God, but that doesn't make you less. That doesn't make you something. On the contrary, it's a very important title, a super, super, super important title. The title of the servant of God, or the servant of the servant of the servant of God, is an insane title that every single, I mean, every demigod is a servant of God. And look at the high position that they're in. So here is giving us a new beginning for our ego to be purified, and a new beginning to embrace our spiritual path with, yeah, with feelings of pride. Yes, I am stepping into my spiritual pride. Like, I am, this is my duty. My duty is my sadhana. My duty is that I chant. My duty is that I preach. My duty is that I connect with God, that I love God. And so this is going to give us a new beginning to align our will with the divine will of God. And this is why it's so important for us to go over our responsibilities, our duties, and to really see, like, okay, is this really my job? Because remember, in the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, do your own duty and don't do other people's duties. It's preferably that you do your own duty bad than trying to do it perfect of somebody else's duties. So really come to the conclusion of this, and coming back into re-establishing that we are here as servants of God, and it is not our selfishness for our own means, for our own glory, but it is to glorify Him. And that when we align ourselves in that way, we become unstoppable. We become a true king, a true queen. Okay. Now, with the energies, also the sun rules this sign, so it's going to be very, very powerful. At the same time, Magha is ruled by Ketu. And these two are in this nakshatra doing some incredible, incredible transformations of our heart, which is so beautiful. At the same time, with Venus and Mercury in the 12th house in Cancer, this is giving us the opportunity for us to release and let go and get into our spirituality with joy, with bliss. It feels good to do our meditation. It feels good to do our chanting. It feels good to do our sadhana. It feels good to go into the spiritual path. It's feeling blissful. It's feeling delicious. It's feeling so good. And this is what Venus and Mercury are giving us. While at the same time, Mars is in the second house, really igniting our dignity. Now, the only thing I will say, be cautious with overspending, because this Mars may make us overspend. So just, budget yourself. You don't have to try to buy everything. But here we're feeling this energy of abundance, this energy of if I want it, I get it. And I work hard, so I'm going to get the things that I want to get. Like, we're not being cheap with ourselves, and that's good. When is a king or a queen cheap with themselves? But also, a righteous king and a queen don't take more than they need. So here, the Mars is helping us to reignite that dignity within ourselves, the dignity that our ancestors have given us. Also, with Jupiter in the 11th house, incredible. This is expanding our dreams. This is expanding our aspirations and our connections with other people. This is something really nice, to be honest, because Jupiter here is giving us so much expansion of our dreams. So, for example, if your dream has been to finally overcome your ancestral karma so that you can actually step into what you really want to create, then this is the moment. Jupiter is giving us that massive expansion of our dreams and aspirations. Uranus in the 10th house, it's going to bring changes to our career, changes to our profession. We're going to go about it in a different way. We're going to go about it in a unique way. We're going to go about it in a way that thinks outside the box. And we are going to be remembered for doing our career and our purpose in our own unique way, which is exactly what God wants us to do. God wants us to do our duty, how we are with our nature, not being somebody that we're not. And of course, with Saturn and Neptune in the eighth house, this is a powerful, powerful transformation. I mean, Saturn is like, you're transforming because you're transforming, and I'm going to make you transform. There's nothing you can do. And the easier and the more vulnerable you become, the more you connect to your ancestors, the more you connect to those souls that are still protecting you, those guardian angels that are your ancestors. This is going to help you in transforming. Okay, so don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of the unknown. Don't be afraid of the dark. Don't be afraid of becoming vulnerable. Don't be afraid to go there, forgiving your parents, forgiving your mother, father, forgiving all your ancestry. Okay, we are all broken. We are all unhealed. We are all trying to figure out how to do the best that we possibly can. And some people haven't even reached the realization of God yet. We need to have compassion for all our brothers and our sisters, and especially our family and our siblings. So this is making us vulnerable and making us go deep into those wounds. If there's any traumas around our parents, our ancestry, traumas around the duties that our parents wants to give us, like, this is the time to heal all these things and make peace with them. Okay. One way that it can help us to transform is working out, moving your body, changing your diet, and really organizing your life. Organize your home, organize your diet, organize your workout routines. This is what's going to make you feel strong and powerful. Okay, like a king and a queen, they have an itinerary on an every single day basis. So create a powerful itinerary that encourages you, that empowers you deeply. And all of this is going to lead us into commitments, new commitments that are actually more in alignment with our divinity and with our calling in this lifetime. That is what this Rahu is really taking us into, that stronger commitment with our duties and our kingdom that we're creating for ourselves. Very powerful energy. So excited, guys. And that is the information on the transits and how this new moon is going to be bringing so much powerful energy. Okay, now we're going to be doing our powerful horoscopes. So make sure you check your moon sign and your ascendant sign in order for you to get a full forecast of these energies. If by any chance you feel like checking anything else that rises, if it's your Almakarka or your Navamshas or anything that you would like to check, definitely check it out. Follow your intuition. This is what astrology is all about. Okay, and of course, we're going to begin with our beautiful Aries. Welcome, Aries, to your horoscope for this powerful new moon. And for you, this new moon is going to be happening in a very important sector of your children. Your children, your romance, your intelligence. This is the intelligence that we get from our ancestors, the blessings that we get from our ancestors. This house is where we express our passions, where we express our talents, where we express our romance for life, where we connect romantically, and where we also have our children. So this is a new beginning in this energy. And of course, Ketu has been doing a lot of this healing for you, all right? Ketu has been sitting in this fifth house trying to purify how it is that you connect with your children, purified how it is that you go about romances, purified how it is that you go about creative expression in your life. So if you've been feeling blocked in creativity, if you've been feeling like, your children are not listening to you, or something has to change, they're draining your energy too much, or that no love has come in, no romance has come in, or you have adversity to romance and to relationships, anything that may be distorted, that comes from trauma, that comes from fear, that comes from anger, then this is a fantastic time where the new moon is bringing you a new opportunity to reestablish and refresh your relationship with your children If you've been wanting to get pregnant, this is kind of cleansing that wound, so it's getting you ready for being able to create that baby. If you have been creatively blocked, this is a new beginning. How are you going to go about your art? How are you going to go about your business? How are you going to go about your speculative business? And this, I would really suggest for you, my beautiful Aries, to begin to begin chanting mantras. This is also the house of mantra. So if you do mantras, this is going to be very beneficial for you, especially if you do the Maha Mantra. The Maha Mantra is one of the most powerful mantras in the world. This is the reason why it's called Maha Mantra. And it goes like this: Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. This is called the Maha Mantra, the great mantra, which has all the other mantras within it. And this is going to help you purify your heart, purify your your heart more than anything, and any impressions that have been bringing you pain and that have been covering you up. This is allowing for your mirror of the soul to really get polished, and for you to call in all those desires that you have. So Maha Mantra, very powerful for you. Definitely begin it with this new moon. It could be so beneficial for you. And get ready, because new creative passion is really wanting to flow. New creative beginnings want to begin in your life. And if you've been feeling like you've lost the spark of life, like you've lost this spark of life, this is a time to revive it. If you feel like there hasn't been romance in your relationship, this is a time to revive it. And if you've been feeling like the relationship with your children has been extremely draining, this is a time to recalibrate it and make it into something better for the both of you. Alrighty, let's go a little bit deeper into seeing more messages for you, my beautiful Aries, when it comes to this new moon in Leo. Okay, all of these wanting to come out. So we have, I'm gonna shuffle again because it's too many cards. So let's see, what do we have for Aries for this new moon in Magha? And we have the law of attraction. Okay, so whatever you're attracting to is coming to you, and of course, because of this, we want to, you know, get in tune with the joy. It's almost like romanticizing your life. Like, make every moment something beautiful. When you're cooking your meals, when you're being with your children, when you're walking out in a hike in nature, like, it's all about really savoring and being grateful, and feeling like that joy in your heart, that passion in your heart. This is going to attract all those things that you want to create in your life. And of course, with the law of attraction as well, with the mantra, this could be very powerful for you, where it attracts a lot of positive energy to you. So you're a magnet right now. You're a magnet to attract desires, to attract possibilities, to attract children, to attract creative pursuits. Like, you're a magnet right now. So make sure that you are very much in your heart, and that you're leading with your heart, because you are attracting a lot of that. Now, cleanse and restore and detoxify. So it could be a good time for you to do a cleanse, to cleanse your, especially because Mars is in the sixth house. So, yes, time to do a cleanse. Time to cleanse your body, do a detox. This will be something that could be very beneficial for you. If you don't know where to start, I have a detoxifying kit that could be fantastic for you. It's super easy to follow. If you're interested in that, let me know in the comments below, and you can get it today so that you can start your cleanse. And last but not least, we also have ask. So prayer, asking, even asking while you're chanting your mantras, but we have to start asking the divine for what it is that we want in our lives. Prayer is going to be very powerful for you at this time. So make sure that you're asking, and that especially asking divinity for what it is that you desire. And I will pull one last card here just to see your romantic situation. If you've been wanting to have romance in your life, like a good relationship, this new moon is a time to set that intention. So for Aries and Magha, the relationship that you may currently be in at this time is a past life relationship. So you guys have some massive karma here. But with this K2 transiting here, you can purify this. Okay? So just know that there's unfinished business between the both of you. And this is the reason why this person triggers you so much. This is the reason why they just trigger you so much, is because you guys have known each other before and there's some unfinished business. Use this new moon to cleanse that ancestral karma and to cleanse this past life karma that you have also with your partner. That could happen. And if you are currently not in a relationship, the past relationships have been quite karmic. So now you're getting ready to purify that so that you're able to have a wholesome and healthier relationship. Alrighty, my beautiful Aries, those were your messages. I really hope that they help. Love you guys so much. If you like these messages, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a specific message to your situation, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my promo right now. Use the code in the description here below and book your session today for 45% off, where we're going to go deep into your natal chart, deep into your current transits, and you can ask me as many questions as you like, my beautiful Aries. So definitely book one today. Alrighty, Aries, those were your messages. I hope that they help. Love you guys so much. Thank you so much for being here. And thank you so much for your likes. Truly, truly appreciate it. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Tauruses. Welcome, Taurus, to your horoscope for this powerful new moon. And for you, it is happening in a very important sector of your home life, your family life. This is Kendra house, so it's very important for you. And here, there's a purification that is happening at the root of who you are. I mean, this is powerful because it also deals with the ancestral energy. So Taurus, if you've been feeling like there's been some very intense ancestral karma that you've been trying to heal and overcome, that you feel like, recently I saw this this really cool quote that says, um, um, your ancestral karma died when it ran into you. So once it runs into you, you being the ecstasy of your ancestors, this is now when things change. It changes with you, it ends with you. This ancestral situation that hasn't allowed for you to really move forward, if it deals with home life, if it deals with family life, if it deals with mother, if it deals with you becoming a mother, you becoming a father, you creating your own home and creating that safe space for yourself. So if you've been feeling like, and maybe there was a lot of this, maybe there was a lot of purging that you've been feeling lately where you're just like, whoa, I didn't know my parents had that issue. I didn't know my grandparents had that issue. I didn't know my family was involved in that or involved in this. And it could have been really intense, my beautiful Taurus. It could have been really delicate, where you could have felt angry or you could have felt upset. You could have felt like, why did that have to happen to this little girl or this little boy that is me? Like, that's not fair. The neglect, the humiliation, the trauma that we could have lived in our past, in our childhoods. So here, the new moon is like, we're cleansing all of this, baby. You are forgiving your parents. You are forgiving your past. You are forgiving all the things that happen in your childhood. It's like this is the moment for it to not longer upset you, debilitate you, where maybe you're like, well, my parents were always poor. So why am I going to be rich if I come from poverty? Like that those things no longer hold you back. And that you're able to see how your ancestors have left you everything to make it a change, to make it happen, to make it into completely something new. So you, I would say, have one of the strongest abilities to truly pull out those rotten roots of the past that have debilitated your ability to truly bloom into the beautiful person that you're meant to be. Because with Rahu in the 10th house, it's like we are stepping into our purpose in life. We are stepping into what you have come here to do. And we cannot allow some ancestral karma or some, apathy. Why did this happen or why that has that happened to no longer hold you back. This is the perfect time for you to forgive your mother, forgive your parents, forgive your family, forgive your childhood, and to truly renew your energies and to truly have your inner child have peace in their life And this is just going to make you go to the next level. Others of you who are ready to move, this is going to set an intention for moving. If you've been wanting to move your house, if you've been wanting to rent out your house, if you've been wanting to go to a better property or at least renovate it, this is a perfect time to go into those things. If you want a new car, you can set some intentions for a new car as well. A new, maybe some of you guys are ready to become family and to create your own family. So this is also renewing all of those energies. Wow, so beautiful, Taurus. Let's see, what else do we have for Taurus for this upcoming moon in Magha? And we have surrender, procrastination, Taurus. Rahu is in your 10th house of career. Like, this is not the year to procrastinate. Like, if you really work hard, you're going to see some insane advancements. You're going to see some strides. You're going to see some quantum leaps, baby. And if you have no job, go apply. Go apply somewhere. Stop procrastinating. You're ready to go to the next level of status. We also have surrender to silence. During this new moon, have a time for yourself where you just go deep within silence, deep within your own meditation. In the silence, you're going to be able to hear and understand what's the next move, and you're going to get the inspiration and the clarity to see where you're meant to go. And last but not least, surrender to what is. So this is what I was talking about. Like, you're finally no longer going to be fighting against the fact that this did happen to you in your past. And you're also no longer going to identify with it. And that is going to be, excuse me, that is going to be very liberating for you, my beautiful Taurus. So what is going to help you take your power back is that you're just going to surrender to what is. Okay, this is how my mother is. This is how my father is. This is how they wanted to live their life when they were young. This is how my family was. This is what their choices that my grandma and my grandparents made. And surrendering to what is. This is what it is. I inherited the good and the bad, and that's what it is. Nothing against you, nothing to upset you. But when you have this radical acceptance, it's no longer going to haunt you, and you're no longer going to be fighting with it, but you're just finally going to be able to let it go. Alrighty, my beautiful Taurus, those were your messages for this upcoming new moon. I really hope that they help. Love you guys so much. Remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a specific message to your situation, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my promo right now. Using the code in the description here below, you will be able to get 45% off on my readings, where we go deep into your natal chart, deep into your current transits, and you can ask me as many questions as you like, my beautiful Taurus. Alrighty, Taurus, those were your messages. Hopefully you like them, and if you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That will mean the world to me. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Geminis. Welcome, Gemini, to your horoscope for this powerful new moon, which for you is going to be happening in your third house. Third house of communication, third house of knowledge, third house of logic, third house of talents and abilities. But this is an interesting thing, Gemini, because actually this is truly where we start developing our ego, where we start developing our likes and dislikes. And this is the house of the ego. But you also have Leo here. So this is a new beginning for you to renew your way of thinking. If your way of thinking has had you stuck, has had you in this sort of cynical, pessimistic, skepticistic, atheistic mentality, then the moon here is purifying this, and along with K2 is purifying all this energy, giving you a new beginning in rewriting your story. This is the perfect time for you to rewrite your story. Rewrite your story on your love life, your money life, your career life, your purpose life, your friendship life. Rewrite all the stories, Gemini, and make them empowering. Make them great, make them powerful, make them things that actually uplift you. There's this book called Wiring Your Mind for Success. And that's really what it's all about. Like, the moment that you wire your perception for success, this is when it becomes inedible that you will be successful. We have to tame our mind. We have to tame our mind. If our mind is being led only by the senses, then we're living like animals. But if the mind is being led by God, then we are unstoppable. We are limitless. We are fearless. So this new moon is inviting you for this, inviting for you to truly align your divine will with the will of God. Sometimes we may have a concept that's like, well, I want to be a famous singer. Like, that's what I want to be. But maybe God has a different plan for you. And that doesn't mean that it's going to be bad. That means that you're also going to be really good at those things. So it's coming to the honesty with yourself, that what is really God wanting me to do? What is His word telling me to do? And if I follow that narrow path, that God, the words of God, His directions, then I will be able to make it. I will be able to get there. It's going to be the ability for me to finally make it happen of what I want to create for my life. So you don't have to do it alone, Gemini. You don't have to feel alone in this world. You don't have to feel like an orphan in this world. You have divinity, and God is just waiting for you to put the rails on Him of your mind, and you'll see magic happens. So this is a perfect time to reevaluate those things you're committed to and your responsibilities, of course. And it's a new beginning with your siblings, a new beginning with your communication, a new beginning with your mindset, and a new beginning with the stories that you are creating about your life. Let's look a little bit deeper into these messages. What are some other messages that we have for Gemini when it comes to the moon in Magha? And we have this perfect timing. Something you've been waiting for, something that you've been, you know, hoping for, it's coming. This is the perfect timing to make those shifts. This is the perfect timing to have a better relationship with siblings, to have a better relationship with your mindset. This is the perfect timing for you to change your perception, and it's going to really make a giant difference. Also, the giving and receiving. So this is also bringing balance to how much you give and how much you receive. Also from others, if you've been giving, this is a time where you're going to also receive. So bringing that balance of inhalation and exhalation. Don't hoard. Don't take more than what you need. And that is a way to keep things in balance. Okay, give back and also learn to receive. And last but not least, blessing in disguise. So something during this new moon, you may be coming to a realization of something, or something may come up in your life, and you're going to see that it's a blessing in disguise. You may not be able to see it immediately on this new moon, but later on you will be able to see, like, wow, that was a blessing in disguise. That was a blessing, making peace with my siblings. That was a blessing to connect with my siblings. That was a blessing, to change my story, to change my perception of how I see the traumas and the negative things that happen in my life, not as a victimization, but as a way to empower yourself. And you're going to see that it was all a blessing in disguise. Alrighty, my beautiful Gemini, those were your messages for this powerful new moon. I really hope that they help. Love you guys so much. And remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a specific message to your situation, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my promo right now. Using the promo code in the description here below, you will be able to have 45% off on a 75-minute reading where we go deep into your natal chart, your current transits, and you can ask me as many questions as you like, my beautiful, beautiful Gemini. Alrighty, Gemini, thank you so much for being here. And if you like these messages, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That will mean the world to me. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Cancer. Welcome, Cancer, to your horoscope for this powerful new moon. And for you, this new moon is happening in the sector, a very important sector of your money, baby. This is your money. This is your values. The values that you inherit from your parents. And interestingly enough, it is also this ancestral energy of Magha. So it seems like, my beautiful Cancers, and correct me if I'm wrong for all the Cancers that are out here, a lot of Cancers have that major blessing that you are going to inherit from your parents. And because you're so connected with your family, there's a lot of things that you inherit of value from your parents. This could be the reason why you love those antiques and those ancestral things. Definitely do your family tree. Write it down, because this is all going to ignite the energy of Magha, and it's going to help you to revive a new beginning in your finances, baby, in your abundance, in your prosperity. So here, the new moon is helping you to unblock anything around your financial life. Like, what is the problem in your financial life? what is holding you back in your financial life, if there's been any limiting mindsets, lack of money mentality, lack of abundance mentality, or you feel like it's just, your family was poor, so that's what you're going to be having for the rest of your life, or anything like this. Here is a new time. This is a new beginning in your money and your finances and your ability to create massive abundance in your life. So, this is a time to do it. And of course, that money is going to come for you to use it in the correct ways, for you to maybe invest in your beautiful family, invest in getting assets, invest in getting a home that is going to bring security and stability for your family. So, very, very incredible energies here. Definitely getting tuned to the energies of money. Definitely set those intentions around finance and money. And also, allow for your ancestors to pour down their ability to create abundance and prosperity in their life. You have that in you as well. So reclaim it. And especially if you've been feeling like, no, I haven't not been having money, I've been poor, like no money's coming in, this is the moment to totally transform it. So take advantage of this time. Now let's go a little bit deeper. Also in the way that you eat. Okay, Cancer, like if you've been feeling like, okay, I've gained weight, I'm like overeating, or I'm eating too fast, or I have these bad habits in eating. I eat, things that I shouldn't be eating, or overindulging, or not eating more fibers, not eating more vegetables. Like this is the perfect time for you to also set that intention for better ways of eating, which is also going to be beneficial for your finances as well. So let's see, what else do we have here for Cancer when it comes to this new moon in Magha? And we have do the work. Ooh, you got to get to work, my beautiful Cancer. There's a lot of opportunities right now for you, and you gotta get to work. So the money's not gonna come without effort and consistency. Okay, that's what this whole Taurus energy of the second house is about. It's about consistency. It's about work. It's about duty, and it's about showing up every single day, creating those habits, creating those financial habits, creating that work. So do the work and get to work, because you're going to see money will come. Block out the distractions. Maybe this is what's happening. There's too many distractions, okay? Maybe the phone. Start having better habits, my beautiful Cancer. Like if you're going to go to work, turn off the phone for the next 5 hours and like fully focused. If you know that you start browsing in the computer, like find ways to get you to be focused, to do the work, and to stop the distractions, because time is money and you're wasting time and the money's not coming. So we need to block those distractions out and really get to work. And last but not least, it is safe for you to receive. So it's not just making money, but it's also learning how to receive. And also learning that this money is not your money. Yes, you worked, but that's not your money. Just the fact that you are going to die and now be able to take that money with you, it's a temporary thing. This is all rented. Our bodies, everything is rented out by God in this lifetime. And when you start seeing money not as your individual property, you see it as like, wow, God has blessed me and has let me have this amount of money in my life. I'm going to use it wisely. I'm going to use it wisely. So learn to receive those blessings from God, and block out the distractions and do the work, because there's insane possibilities for you to make money. A lot of people believe that, oh, when K2 transits is like debilitated, it's debilitated if you're not doing the work. But if you've been doing the work and hustling really hard, K2 can out of nowhere give you a lot of money. Okay, K2 is like extreme like that, either nothing or all of it. So take advantage of that time. Alrighty, my beautiful Cancer, those were your messages. I really hope that they help. Love you guys so much. If you like these messages, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That will mean the world to me. And remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a personal message to your situation, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my promo right now. 45% off on my consultations in the description here below. You will be able to book one, a 75-minute session where we go deep into your natal chart, your current transits, and you can ask me as many questions as you like, my beautiful Cancer. So that is for you. Thank you so much for being here. Truly, truly love you guys so much. Make sure to give it a thumbs up. That will mean the world to me. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Leos. Welcome, Leo, to your horoscope for this powerful new moon. And for you, this new moon is happening in your sign. So it's all about you. And happy birthday to all my Leos who have sun in the energies of Leo. Happy birthday to you guys. I highly suggest that you get a reading with me. You want to get a reading every single time you have a new birthday because it's going to establish the energies for the next year. So definitely take advantage of that. I have a 45% off code here in the description here below. So, Leo, when we have a new moon in your sign, this is an incredible new beginning for you. For you, my beautiful Leo. An incredible new beginning. So, what do you want to begin once again? What do you want to start again? What do you want to do right again? This is the perfect time to do it. So, we want to establish a new routine for your body, maybe establish a new routine for working out, maybe um, reestablishing a new sense of self, a new sense of identity, a new you. So, great time for you to change your look, change your wardrobe, change your makeup, change your appearance, and establish an appearance that is actually more authentic to you. You're going through a very spiritual time, my beautiful Leo, very powerful spiritual time at this time. And so this new moon is bringing you the possibility to establish this new self, a self that is more authentic, a self that is more you, a self that is not covered up by other people's expectations and things of the past, but it's a more authentic energy of yourself, which is wonderful. So, with this energy, I would really say step into your spirituality deeply, because what we really are is not this vanity. What we really are is the soul spirit. And this is what you're recognizing, Leo. You're having an incredible opportunity to see beyond your own false identity and to go deep into understanding, like, oh, I'm actually soul spirit. I'm actually a divine part and parcel of God. That's who I really am. And not anything else. Like I don't have to follow what this world is telling me to do. That by this time I should be married, I should have children, I should have this. Like you don't have to follow these trends or these expectations of the world. And to really step into that divine new you. A new you that is actually more in alignment with your divinity and your authenticity. So, incredible moment for you. I think this is going to be a wonderful new moon. Reclaim your throne, reclaim your kingdom, reclaim your kingdom and queendom. Okay, this is the moment to really establish that for yourself and to really step into an incredible best version of you. An incredible way to begin a new year if you do have the sun in Leo. So let's go a little bit deeper into these energies. What else do we have for Leo when it comes to this new moon in Magha? It's the perfect timing. You see, it's like it's marking a really, really important timing in your life. A new beginning. What the old you is no longer here. The old you that made the mistakes, that was vain, that was arrogant, that was prideful, like all of that is gone. And you're becoming a more pure self of who you are. This is the perfect time to act, to take action, to go for it. Do not sleep in the laurels. The sun is in this Leo energy. Like this is the moment to shine and to be bright. Now we also have be honest with yourself. So sit down and really, really become honest with yourself. What is your needs, wants, and desires? And are they coming from a selfish intent or are they coming truly as a call of divinity that is giving you this duty? So get in tune with yourself and truly be honest with yourself. And last but not least, notice the signs. Wow, this could be a weekend where you are just noticing so many synchronicities, so many signs that are talking to you. Take them in, my beautiful Leo. They're really taking you to a new level. Take them in your heart because God is talking to you. God is talking to you. Okay. Alrighty, my beautiful Leo. Those were your messages for this upcoming new moon in Leo. I really hope that you like them. Thank you so much for being here. And remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a specific message to your situation, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my promo right now. Book a 75-minute session with a promo code that gives you 45% off, where we go deep into your natal chart, your current transits, and you can ask me as many questions as you like, my beautiful Leo. That is in the description here below. Thank you so much for being here, my beautiful Leo. And if you like these messages, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That will mean the world to me. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Virgos. Welcome, Virgo, to your horoscope for this powerful new moon. And this new moon for you will be happening in the sector of your 12th house. So, Virgo, when we have a new moon in this very, very spiritual part of our charts, this becomes a very, very powerful energy for you to be able to liberate yourself from something. And I think this is something very healthy for you, my beautiful Virgo, because you are such a hardworking sign. You are always serving, always helping, always being there, always getting everything done. You have all your to do lists, not just of yourself, but of other people and the company and all of these things. So you're quite full. And it's because you can handle all these things. Like you are impeccable at your work and you can handle all this pressure. But sometimes this is also what leads us into anxiety, what leads us into panic attacks and into putting too much pressure in ourselves to perform all the logistical things that we have given ourselves. And so this is an incredible opportunity for you, Virgo, because yes, you are at a very intense time right now of work. You are at this peak of like coming to a new level in your status, coming into a new level at work, coming into a new level in your life. And as we do that, we also have to balance it with releasing and letting go of the things that we no longer need so that your plate doesn't get so full. It's like as you're finishing things, let them go, release them, understand what is yours, what's not yours. Don't try to, save everyone and fix everyone. And this is an incredible time for you to really go deep into your spirituality. Because if we want to be successful materially, if we want to be successful in the material world, we have to really balance that out with strength, strength, spiritual richness. And when we have this, we're able to advance in our lives even more. So for you, Virgo, this is a moon of calmness. This is a moon of sleep. This is a moon for you to relax. Okay? You'll get to work later. It's going to get done. But this is a moment for you to take a moment from the rat race and really go within and go into your deep, deep, deep spiritual practices, into your yoga, into your chanting, into your prayers, and sleep. More than anything, sleep. Especially if you've been feeling like, oh my God, I've been working so diligently that I don't have time to sleep, or I barely get to sleep, or I have to keep going, 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 going. Like this is going to catch up eventually. Okay, something's got to pay for this, and that is your health. That is pain, your nervous system, all of it. The cortisol levels are high up. So this new moon is asking for you to really step into peace and to renew your sleeping rituals, renew your sleeping habits, especially if you've been feeling like I can't sleep, I have terrible sleep, I don't get rested as well. Like this new moon is really helping you to truly get back into an amazing healthy routine with your sleep. Okay? Sleep, beauty sleep, extremely important. Okay? Also, you could be having some ancestors that are going to come into your dreams. Your ancestors may visit you at this time in your dreams and they might talk to you. So if you do any astral traveling, any hypnosis, or any past life regressions, or anything, even just a meditation to connect with your ancestors, this is a fantastic time to do it. And in that process, you can also liberate yourself from some ancestral karma as well. You have a really powerful energy for this, my beautiful Virgo. So definitely take advantage of it. Do your spiritual practices, take it seriously, and have some time for yourself. On this new moon, like, be alone, be with you, be with your ancestors, and turn off the phone. And don't be busy with material things of life. Like, really get focused with your spiritual practices. So let's see, what are some other messages that this moon in Magha has for Virgo? And we have surrender, stubbornness. Okay? Your stubbornness about something that you're trying to prove or trying to do, This is actually debilitating you. So release it whenever you're feeling like you're getting rigid about something, rigid about a thing. Learn to become more yielding. Learn to just go with the flow. Sometimes we got to learn to go with the flow, even if the flow's not perfect, even if you could do it better, even if you know how to make it better. Sometimes we just got to go with the flow. So this is a fantastic time to release that stubbornness, because at the end, you might be the one that's getting mostly hurt with this stubbornness, getting worked up and triggered about something that you just can't change. And just learn to go with the flow and release it. That's going to be something fantastic for you. Also, surrender to what is. All of these liberating things. What is that maybe you don't have time today. Maybe what is that, yeah, they're calling you because they want you to keep working or doing or fixing or managing, but at the end of the day is night and you're ready to go to bed. So it's what it is. Surrender to what is of your family ancestry. Surrender to what is in the past. Okay, this happened to me, that happened to me. Nothing against you. Don't victimize yourself. This is actually a fantastic way for you to not victimize yourself, is by surrendering to what is. It's just what it is. And it will help you to take your power back. And last but not least, surrender your need to control other people. So that's what I'm talking about. This stubbornness and this like frustration of like, I know how to do it better. If they just were to listen to me and if they just follow my instruction and they do it how I do it, everything will be better. But they're not doing it. And the only person who's getting extremely affected is you by this. And at the end, it could sabotage your relationships. So when you're dealing with yourself, sure, be super perfectionist and go to the extreme. Well, I don't suggest that. But with yourself, you can do whatever you want. But with other people, we have to have the compassion that they're not in our level. They don't see things how we see it. And that's just what it is. And the faster you decide not to try to control others, because you think, oh, if they just did what I told them to do, like everything will be better. I'll be happy, they'll be happy. You got to let people be. And that is that liberation. Like, liberate yourself from other people's things, like other people's issues and problems. Like, it's not your life. And that is going to help you feel so liberated, and it's going to better your relationships, because this controlling and stubbornness and not accepting is what's sabotaging the relationships at this time. So step into that energy and you'll see that it's going to feel more liberating. You know, if they need to mess up and do it wrong so that they learn the lesson that they did it wrong and they messed up, even though you told them not to, let them go through their own personal lesson. Let them. And that's the only way that they can learn. Alrighty, my beautiful Virgo, those were your messages. I really hope that they help. Love you guys so much. I really hope that these messages have helped you. And remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a specific message to your situation, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my promo right now. Using the promo code in the description here below, you will be able to book a 75-minute session for 45% off in the description here below, where we get to go deep into your natal chart, your current transits, and you can ask me as many questions as you like, my beautiful Virgo. So book one today. Alrighty, Virgo. Those were your messages. I hope that they helped. Love you guys so much. If you like them, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That will mean the world to me. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Libras. Welcome, Libra, to your horoscope for this powerful new moon. So for this powerful new moon, you are going to be having this new moon happening in your 11th house. The 11th house is a fantastic, powerful house. At this time, something is happening for you to revive your ability to believe in your dreams and aspirations. And also, if you've lost any, why should I try to live my dreams? Why should I dream big? Why should I think that, I can make those dreams come true? If we've been having this apathy towards our dreams, then this has been a time where life has been trying to purify this energy for you and help you to really step into your divine dreams and aspirations, to take the limelight of your dreams and aspirations. Now, with the new moon here, this is giving you an amazing new beginning for reviving this energy, for reviving the energy of truly stepping into your dreams. And I want you to really sit with yourself, touch your heart, and really get honest about what it is that you truly aspire to be, aspire to have, aspire to create, aspire to make. And if there's any thought, oh, but who do you think you are? Oh, you don't have money. Oh, you don't have this. How are you going to make it? Like, don't worry about those things. This is the moment for you to come back into aligning your divine will with that divine God's will, who has a plan for you, who has something for you. But we have to believe in that. So this is a time to renew that energy. This is also giving you a new beginning in your gains. So if you've been feeling like I haven't gotten any gains, I feel like I haven't gotten any windfall of money in a very long time, or stuck money, or not really bringing that abundance in your life. Like, this is the moment to really set that intention so that in this next upcoming 6 months is different, and you do claim your abundance and your prosperity to come into your life. Also, a new beginning with friends. Have you been feeling like your friendship group has not been really stimulating or helping you, or you've outgrown your friendship group? Then this is a time where you're having a new beginning with friends, a new beginning with acquaintances, a new beginning with your networks of people. This is a great time to purify all of this and really get into alignment with friends that are going to actually help you to become a better version of yourself, who believe in your dreams, who are not friend enemies, who are not wanting to sabotage you or envious of you, and that they actually want to collaborate with you and help you to get to those dreams and aspirations as you would like to do it. So this is the perfect time to get into that vibe, my beautiful Libra. And it's a wonderful time for you to truly believe in yourself and in your dreams and aspirations, and to really get into alignment with the right people to help you take your dreams and aspirations to the next level. Now let's go a little bit deeper into your messages. What are some other messages that we have here for Libra when it comes to new moon in Magha for Libra? And we have daydream. Oh my gosh, I'm telling you, I want you to write in your journal down for this new moon your biggest dreams. I want you to daydream, like, oh, how would it feel to meet the love of my life, to marry the love of my life, to have children with the love of my life, or to have that status, or to become this or become that. Like, dream, baby, dream big. Nobody can take that away from you. Nobody can do that. It's yours to do it. So daydream, believe, and write down these daydreams. There's images that are coming to you, and it's like, wow, you can maybe do something like this, or maybe you could do something like that. Like, write them down, because these are inspirations that are coming to make your dreams come true. And just know that it's a steady progress. Okay, build Rome wasn't built in a day. Everything requires steady progress. Any sort of material manifestation requires steady progress, steady work, steady commitment. So just know that, begin now. You always wanted to start a channel. You always wanted to do a YouTube channel. You always wanted to do a podcast. You always wanted to write that book. You always wanted to start those dancing classes. This is the moment to do it. And just know that it's a steady progress. Stick to it, and it will come to you. And last but not least, go for it. Oh my gosh, Libra, what beautiful messages you got. Like, go for it. Go for that dream. Jump on that unicorn and go towards that dream and aspirations. Go for it. Oh, but I don't know. I don't go in front of cameras. I don't know. Like, just go for it. Go for it. Make your dreams come true, Libra. I would love to hear what your dreams are. So beautiful. Alrighty, Libra, those were your messages. I really hope that they help. Love you guys so much. Remember that these are general messages, and if you would like to have a specific message, or maybe you're confused about, okay, well, what is it that I'm supposed to be doing in this lifetime? Then let's check your chart. Book a consultation with me using the promo code for 45% off. You will get a 75-minute session where we go deep into your natal chart. We get to see what is your destiny in this lifetime, and so much more. And you can ask me as many questions as you like. So book one today in the description here below. Alrighty, my beautiful Libra, those were your messages. I hope that they help. Love you guys so much. If you like these messages, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That will mean the world to me. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Scorpios. Welcome, Scorpio, to your horoscope for this powerful new moon. And for you, wow. I mean, this is a powerful new moon for you, Scorpio. Scorpio in the house, get ready. Because this is a new beginning to your career. This is a new beginning to your job. This is a new beginning in your status. This is a new beginning in your purpose in life. There's a lot of people that say that ascendant Scorpios are quite powerful because we have Leo in the 10th house and we have Aries in the 6th house. Very strong energies, and Sagittarius in the 2nd house, very expansive. But this, no other ascendant has this. No other ascendant has this. So Scorpio, Lagna, Scorpio moon, very powerful energies. And the fact that you, Scorpio, are meant to be a king and a queen and be recognized out in the world as this. You shine in your career when you step into your kingdom and your queendom. When you step into this mood of a king or a queen is when you actually are thriving in your career. You are meant to be recognized. You are meant to be and some of you guys in the spotlight, some of you guys as leaders, some of you guys in politics, some of you guys in art, some of you guys in anything where you call the shots and you are the leader and you are the alpha of the pack leading us into this. So there's been a lot of purification that has been happening for you, Scorpio, with K2 transiting your 10th house. Maybe some of you guys are going through changes where maybe you're like, I don't know if this is really the job for me. I don't know if this is really what I want to keep doing. I don't know if I want to keep in this level. Maybe I'm ready for a new level. Maybe I'm ready to truly become that leader and stop following others, or to launch that business, to launch that book, to launch that startup where I call the shots, where it's my show. That's kind of like the vibe, my beautiful Scorpio. So there's been a lot of purification around this. And now with this new moon and with the sun here, this is your moment of shine. This is the moment for you to shine, especially if you work with spiritual things. If you work with spiritual topics, spiritual stuff, or anything that deals with helping the world to rise their consciousness, this is very powerful for you. This is a new beginning in your career, a new beginning in your status, a new beginning. I want you to really dream it. How do you see this new beginning? What are you doing? What are you truly being called to do? And are you going to step into your throne and make it happen? This is so powerful, my beautiful Scorpio. I want you to really set some goals and intentions for this next upcoming 6 months to see a massive shift in your career and in your status. If you don't like the job that you're in, set the intention to start applying to new jobs because a new job is coming for you. If you are ready to go up the ladder of corporate ladder, this is the moment for you to really set that intention and go for it. If there's that open position for you to be the leader, do it. If there's new possibilities for you to work somewhere else, it's all happening right now. Life wants to really elevate you to a new status, elevate you to a new you, to a new job, to a new position in life, a new throne in your kingdom. Very powerful energy, Scorpio. So really allow yourself to really set those intentions for the next upcoming 6 months of how your career is going to be transforming and the shifts that you're making and the upgrades that you're making and how you're going to be going about it and automating it in a different way. This is the perfect time to do it. Let's go a little bit deeper into your messages, my beautiful Scorpio. What else do we have for Scorpio for Magha Nakshatra? What else do we have for Scorpio for Magha Nakshatra? And we have attracting, not chasing. You see, this is the thing. It's like once you get into alignment with the divine will of God, you're no longer chasing things. You are attracting it all because God has empowered you with that Shakti to do what that will of His will is. And when you just step into that, you immediately become attractive and you attract all the things to come to you. The path opens up. You're no longer chasing. You're no longer forcing. You're no longer knocking on this door and the other door. Like, no. You are stepping into your gold, which comes so easy to you and so innately for you. Wow, a windfall of abundance, baby. Get ready. Santa Claus is here ready and early for you, baby. There's a windfall of abundance. Prosperity is coming. Money is coming. Abundance is coming. Status is coming. Abundance in all its forms. So just know that abundance can be in many forms. So make sure that you're counting your blessings, that you're being grateful for everything that is coming to you. Open your arms to this beautiful abundance that wants to come in. This is not the time to shy away. This is the time for you to really step into that throne, baby. The sun is here. Okay, you're the leader. Work hard this month and you'll see some massive prosperity. And of course, detox your friendships. There could be some friend enemies around you. And this happens a lot with Scorpios. It's just what it is. You guys incite envy. So keep it to yourself. Don't talk about it. Don't talk about it. Why do we need to flaunt? Why do we need to flaunt? Why do we need to show off? For what? So that everybody sends us the black eye? So that everybody ends up becoming envious and then hating us and then wanting us to fail behind their backs? Keep it to yourself, Scorpio. This is the reason you gotta move stealthy. Okay? You don't need to praise yourself, and you don't need to boast. Oh, I did this, I did that, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. Like, don't do it. That's just causing envy around you and friend enemies around you. Keep it humble. Keep it humble, baby. Keep it humble. And only talk to those who you really love and trust, your family, who really want to see you succeed and grow and become big. Alrighty, Scorpio, those were your messages for this upcoming new moon. I really hope that they help. Love you guys so much. If you like these messages, make sure to give it a thumbs up and know that these are general messages. If you would like to have a specific message to your situation, your business, if you're about to launch something, when is the perfect time to launch it? When is the perfect time to make something happen? Or maybe you're still trying to figure out what is your purpose in life, what is really your gifts, then make sure to have a reading with me. Use the promo code 45% off on a 75-minute session where we go deep into your natal chart, your current transits, and you can ask me as many questions as you like, my beautiful Scorpio. Alrighty, Scorpio, those were your messages. I hope that they help. Love you guys so, so much. If you like them, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That will mean the world to me. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Sagittariuses. Welcome, Sagittarius, to your horoscope for this powerful new moon. And this new moon will be happening for you in the 9th house. This is originally your own personal house, Saggy. So, my beautiful Saggy, with a new moon happening for you in the sector of the 9th house, this is something very, very important for you. As I mentioned, you are the original ruler of this 9th house. So, 9th house is everything that deals with faith, belief systems, our teachers, our gurus. This is the house of dharma. So this is even more of an important dharmic sort of situation for you. You are the natural preacher of the zodiac. You are the natural truth teller and the one who seeks truth and the one who can preach. Naturally, you have these talents, my beautiful Sagittarius. And even if, a Sagittarius has to have faith. If you're a Sagittarius that hasn't had God realization and love of God, this is an incredible new beginning to help you do that. If there's been any misconceptions about religions or other people's stories around religion and adopting these things as your own, like, have your own story, have your own path with God, have your own experience with God. Because the moment that you tap into this powerful energy of God, and you're really going to understand your dharma, you're really going to get enlightened. You are one of the signs that can hold up so much faith within you. So this is a wonderful time for you to have a new beginning in your belief systems. So if you've been having certain belief systems that you're recognizing that have not allowed you to really move forward, that have not allowed you to become a better version of yourself, maybe there's been negativity, skepticism, lack of faith, lack of gratitude in your life, this is the moment to really, really set those intentions for a new energy. Because that, even though is not something material, this is like the only way for you to light up that inner fire within you so that you can have faith, so that you can have glory, so that you can have this feeling of unlimitlessness, of fearlessness, of expansion that only God can give us. So this is a wonderful time for you to rewrite that story and your belief systems. Also, a wonderful time for you to begin a new habit of gratitude, a gratitude journal, new course if you've been wanting to take a course for self-development or to better yourself or to better your relationships or anything. Maybe you want to get a license so that you can have a higher paying in your job. This is an amazing time to do it. Set those intentions to begin that course. Set those intentions to renovate relationships. Set those intentions to find that perfect teacher that is going to help you get to the next level in your profession or in your life or in your skills. And also setting a new intention for seeing things in a more positive light, in a more optimistic light. You are that person. You are the luckiest sign because you are actually very optimistic. You believe that good things are always going to come into your life. And this is one of the reasons why you are one of the luckiest. If you've been feeling like very negative and that life has bring you down and your heart is really hardened, this is an amazing new moon to help you to revive and soften that heart and to believe in yourself, to believe once again in your dreams. So let's look a little bit deeper into it. This could also bring new beginnings in travel. So if some of you guys have been wanting to travel, if you have not traveled for a very long time, this is beginning a new beginning in travels or journeys that you can definitely do, adventures that you can definitely have, new beginnings with teachers, new beginnings with your guru, new beginnings as a teacher. If you want to teach others about what it is that you know, this is a fantastic time for you to set those intentions to become a teacher yourself. So let's see, what do we have for Sagittarius for this new moon in Magha? And we have wedding. Ooh, okay. I mean, Jupiter is in your seventh house, so has the wedding bells starting to ring for you, Saggy? We'll love to know if you already met somebody or if you are ready to get married to your current partner. But this is definitely an energy that it's whole. It's the sanctified marriage. You know, marriage was created more than anything to protect women, to protect them from men who just wanted to exploit them. And also, marriage is an initiation of manhood for men. Men who are afraid of marriage or who cannot handle marriage, they're not initiated. They're still boys. Unless you are a renunciate who actually renounces all women, who actually renounces all relationships, then that's another level. But this is an amazing initiation. So it seems like weddings are in the cards, your commitments are in the cards, beautiful commitments are happening in your life. Embrace them. And I know a lot of Sagis sometimes may feel like, ooh, but it's scary to commit to one person for the rest of my life. But in reality, Sagittarius, the grass is not always greener in the other side. The grass is greener how where you actually, you know, put water and mow it and everything. So in your own court, that's where the grass is greener, is what you make it to be. And this is a time for you to not be afraid of commitment. Commitment is something very beautiful, and commitment is really where we actually begin we begin to build something together. Before that, we're just waiting to see if this next fight will be the end of it all. So a commitment goes beyond errors, goes beyond mistakes, and it really sets you up to being unconditionally loving to a situation. So wedding could be something really fantastic for you. Be honest with yourself, Saji. Be honest with yourself. Some of you guys may be resisting this. Some of you guys may be afraid of this. Some of you guys may be afraid of the commitment, the high commitment that could be coming. But be honest with yourself. And as you go deeper, deeper into your heart, you will see that your heart is longing for commitment. And that commitment is not something we should be afraid of or think that it's going to take our liberty away. It doesn't take our liberty away. It actually gives us more liberties if we see it in that perspective. And some of you guys need to go out and have some fresh air for yourselves. So go out, don't be inside the doors too much. Go and be in nature, go and be with animals, be with, feel the sunshine and do some pranayama. Pranayama is going to be something very, very good for you during this new moon. Alrighty, my beautiful Sagittarius, those were your messages for this upcoming powerful new moon. I hope that they help. Love you guys so much. Remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a specific message to your situation, maybe check out when it's a good wedding date, maybe check out compatibility with someone you're interested in, or maybe check out what is the perfect partner for you, then definitely book a consultation with me. Use the promo code in the description here below to give you 45% off on a 75-minute session where we go deep into your natal chart, your current transits, and you can ask me as many questions as you like, my beautiful Saggy. Alrighty, Saggy, those were your messages. I hope that they help. Love you guys so much. If you like them, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That will mean the world to me. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Capricorns. Welcome, Capricorn, to your horoscope for this powerful new moon. And for you, this is going to be a deep, deep new moon because it's actually happening in your 8th house of mysteries, secrets, traumas, your psyche, death and rebirth, sexuality. So, this is something very powerful for you. And usually, when we have the moon 8th from our sign, this is kind of like a little bit of a heavy period because the moon is going into the depths of your darkness, into the depths of your shadow. So, this can sometimes feel a little bit unsteady. However, it's a storm that is going to pass, it's not going to be here forever. And what really is happening is that life right now is really trying to give you a renovated new perspective on life. You know, Capricorns are very powerful, very tough, very ambitious, very grand, you're the original ruler of the 10th house. Like, it's big, big energy, big leader, big alpha, big, big, powerful energy. However, a lot of people have this misconception about Capricorns just being so, like, without feelings and like this hard shell, this cold ice queen or ice king. But in reality, what makes you so powerful, my beautiful Capricorn, and what makes you even ascend into higher mountains as a mountain goat is when you do balance out all this harshness with your emotional intimacy. There's so many feelings in you, Capricorn. And this is the misconception that a lot of people have. They think that you don't have feelings, that you're just don't have feelings. It's not true. You actually feel very deeply. And feeling is what makes you more powerful. We may sometimes think that the feelings make us weaker, more vulnerable, like more, it's going to give us an image of being weak. That's not true, Capricorn. There's a lot of power within the emotionality, within the sentiments, within emotion. And it is really what fuels the external material energy forward. So, this is an incredible new moon for a new beginning in your psyche. And you've been kind of going through a little bit of a purge. I really hope that you've been really overcoming things, my beautiful Capricorn, like things that had made you feel stuck for such a long time, maybe a cynicism, a depression, anger, envy, negative thinking. And that's what happens a lot with the Capricorn. We need to be very cautious with Capricorn because when Capricorn loses faith, loses optimism, and loses hope, it gets dark. It's really dark. This is one of the reasons why in tarot it's the devil card for Capricorn, because it could go into these really, really depressive, dark states where you can be self-loading yourself for not being more amazing and grand and glorious. So, Capricorn, we have to be cautious with this and understand that the moon here is doing massive psychological surgery on you, massive surgery on your shadow self. Okay? It's purifying your sexuality, it's purifying those dark secrets, it's purifying all those fears that we don't tell nobody because we want to be so strong, so powerful, and so mighty. All those vulnerabilities within ourselves that we don't want to even acknowledge because maybe acknowledging it may give them more power over you. This is the time. This is the time where, especially if you've been feeling like a lot of your trauma and a lot of this darkness and a lot of your shadow has been perpetuated because of ancestral karma, this is the perfect time for you to overcome this, for for you to call in your ancestors, to make peace with this, to overcome all of these things of your past lives, and the things that make you shame, the humiliations, the heartbreaks, all of this sadness is ready to be purified. This is an incredible time for you to get a reading with me, actually. This is the House of Astrology, which is only going to help you to actually see things at a deeper level with more compassion. I can go with you. We can go together and open that Pandora's box and see it in its face and understand that there's nothing to fear anymore. That those things that triggered you in the past no longer have power over you, and that you are ready to claim your full on power for yourself. So, doing this occult, metaphysical shadow work is what's going to help you have so much strength. Forgive your parents, forgive your childhood, forgive your past, forgive all those lovers who have done you wrong, forgive all those people who have exploited you. Forgive them, because this is a world of misery. It really is. I mean, it was recently Janmashtami, and like Krishna's life, he's God himself. And by the day 6 after being born, demons are trying to kill him. Like, nobody gets an easy ride here. If you're rich, poor, beautiful, ugly, tall, short, fat, thin, it doesn't matter. Everybody is going to have a hard time. So forgive them, not for them, but for you, and for you to liberate yourself from this darkness, for you to start looking forward into happiness, and to start, sometimes we can become addicted to sorrow. We can become addicted to depression. We can become addicted to negative thoughts. And if you feel like this, please seek help. Seek help. It's there for you. Krishna wants you to be happy. Krishna wants you to be happy. Okay, so very powerful new beginnings to reconstruct your psyche, really powerful new beginnings in sexuality, really powerful new beginnings in intimacy. This is going to actually help you to become more intimate with yourself and also with your partner, your lover, and everything, especially now that Venus and Mercury are in the 7th house. Like, this is an incredible time for you to maybe find the love of your life, find a new partner, or deepen your connection with your current partner and truly be very happy. So this is an incredible time for you to take your power back. So powerful. Such a powerful new moon for you. Now let's see, what else do we have for Capricorn for this new moon in Magha for Capricorn? Surrender to your intuition. Listen to your intuitive hunches. Listening to your aha feelings, your aha moments. Ask about your ancestry. Ask about your mom, your dad, your grandma, your grandparents, your siblings. What is their life like? And you're going to see, whoa, I kind of go through those things myself. And it's going to give you aha moments to help you break those chains of ancestral karma. But a lot of intuition is happening here for you. Please have a journal, write everything down, surrender to prayer. In that moment where you're feeling really in the dark, where you're maybe mourning your past or mourning that little girl, that little boy that had to go through so much, that had to be heartbroken, that had to be taken advantage of, pray. Pray from the bottom of your heart, and you'll see that your prayers are going to be answered. In that vulnerable state, full of sentiment, pray. Because those prayers are massively powerful. And last but not least, surrender to setting limits. No more abuse. The abuse ends now. You are no longer going to be abused in any way or shape or form. You're going to start setting those healthy limitations, those healthy boundaries with yourself and your loved ones. And you're going to see that it's going to so fulfill you, and it's going to make your relationships even better. Alrighty, my beautiful Capricorn, those were your messages. I really hope that they help. Love you guys so much. And remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a specific message to your situation, if you would like to go deeper into the intimacy of yourself in a safe space where you can truly be vulnerable and we can open the Pandora's box together, then definitely book a consultation with me. Using the promo code, you will get 45% off on a 75-minute session where we go deep into your natal chart, your current transits, and you can ask me as many questions as you would like, my beautiful Capricorn. So book one today in the description below. Alrighty, Capricorn, those were your messages. I hope that they help. Love you guys so much. If you like them, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That will mean the world to me. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Aquariuses. Welcome, Aquarius, to your horoscope for this powerful new moon. And for you, this is going to be a very important situation. Why? Because it is happening in your seventh house of commitments, relationships, marriage, business partners, and all the partners that you have committed to. Wow. So, for you, I mean, Aquarius, you have been going through a period of a lot of self development, your own identity, your own sense of self, your own you, which is great. But at the same time, there's been a lot of transformations and purifications that have been happening in the sector of your marriage, of your relationships, of your commitments. This could be with a committed love partner or a committed business partner, but this is what we are committed to. And you've been going through a transformation here. Some of you guys maybe ended a toxic relationship that no longer serves you. Maybe some of you guys are seeking now a more profound, deeper connection that is more spiritual. Maybe some of you guys are also currently in a relationship that is going through a lot of transformations, changes of bad habits, bad energies, bad attitudes that we've been developing with the relationship, and now it's being purified. So, something here is giving you a new beginning. The new moon is giving you a new beginning in relationships and in commitments. So, if you're a single Aquarius, this is the time to set that intention that you no longer need to be single. This is the time to set that intention for a new relationship to come into your life, a better relationship to come into your life, a better partner to come into your life, a divine partner that is meant to really be with you. Others of you who are currently in a relationship, this new moon is like this stamp mark where you can really make a change. If you've been feeling like, certain habits or attitudes or ways of treating each other has been eroding the relationship, then this is a new time to set better intentions, to show up in your relationship better, to show up in your relationship in a new way that is going to be beneficial for everybody, with more love, more compassion, and more affection. And for those of you who are currently wanting a new business partner, this could be a great way when it's going to come. Anything new, anything of a new beginning in relationships, this is an amazing time to do it. So, my beautiful Aquarius, you are in for a treat. And I really think this is going to be something really good for you. Let's see what else do we have for Aquarius for the new beginning in new moon in Magha for Aquarius. And we have, this could be the one. Some of you guys already met and know the partner that you are seeking to be with, that you're seeking to have, or you're going to meet them very, very, very soon. But this is a very strong feeling. If you're currently in a girlfriend, boyfriend status, maybe you're ready to actually go to a new level. Like, why do you need to keep looking for more? Why do you need to keep living more years without being together to see if it's the one? Like, it's the one. You already know that this is the one. But you have to release your ex. Okay, Aquarius, time to release that ex. Don't make it complicated. Close the door fully so that this new person can actually come into your life. If you're currently in a relationship, stop thinking about how they used to be, how they were being, how they were like this 2, 3 years ago. Let them grow. Let them grow. And the time has come for you to clear your energies from the past so that you can bring in some new energy and love that's even better. But you cannot keep holding on to past habits, past relationships, past situations, past attitudes that have, brought you problems in relationships. This is the time to shift it and change it and clear your energies from the past. This new moon is bringing you this, my beautiful Aquarius, so that you can totally feel renewed in your love life, renewed in your relationships. And last but not least, getting to know each other. So your bond is going to deepen as you reveal your innermost selves to each other. How about you just think it is as friends, okay? Like, sometimes you get a little bit blocked if it gets too intimately romantic. So if you feel like you can't express so much with your partner, or that it feels kind of like awkward and you feel better talking to a friend, just see your partner as a friend. See your partner as a great friend. line up the load and speak up and talk to them and reveal your innermost selves to each other. And you're going to see that your bond is going to deepen in a beautiful, beautiful way. Okay. Alrighty, my beautiful Aquarius, those were your messages for this upcoming new moon. I really hope that they help. Love you guys so much. If you like these messages, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That will mean the world to me. And also remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a specific message, maybe a compatibility reading, or maybe finding out when love is coming into your life or who's your perfect partner according to your chart, then make sure to book a consultation with me. You can use the promo code to get 45% off on a 75-minute session where we go deep into your natal chart, deep into your current transits, and you can ask me as many questions as you like, my beautiful Aquarius. Alrighty, Aquarius, those were your messages. If you like them, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That will mean the world to me. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Pisces. Welcome, Pisces, to your horoscope for this new moon. And for you, this new moon is happening in your 6th house of daily work, health, well-being, daily chores, enemies, and illnesses, diseases, all the things that we need to make sure we have to take care of on a daily basis so things don't get bad. This is actually something that brings you a lot of balance, my beautiful Pisces. You are somebody that maybe sometimes goes too much with the flow, and it could be a little bit of a fault where you're kind of too high up in the clouds, dreaming about all the what ifs, but there hasn't been any physical labor to make those things happen. Maybe some of you guys are a little bit afraid of physical labor, or a little bit afraid of consistency, or a little bit afraid of doing something every single day and sticking to a schedule and sticking to habits and sticking to things that need to get done, because maybe you're very detached and you're very, go with the flow. So if you feel like it, you feel, and if you don't, then you don't. And if you feel like eating bad today, then whatever. And maybe another day you feel like working out, maybe I don't. So there's so much chillness and so much going with the flow energy that nothing sometimes gets done. Sometimes we just need to put our heads down and do the labor that needs to happen. And this is what this new moon is all about. This new moon is giving you a chance for you to really take a hold of your life. And just like, okay, I'm taking a hold of my health. I'm taking a hold of my well-being. I'm taking a hold of the services that I'm doing on a daily basis, of my daily job, of my chores, my bills, my things that I need to get done. I can't keep neglecting them. I can't keep procrastinating them. I can't keep leaving them for another day. They're catching up to you. So this new moon is giving you the ability to really establish a new routine. So this will be amazing. If this new moon, you sit down and you're like, okay, what are all the things that I need to get done? All the things that I want to accomplish by this time. And you actually give yourself a schedule to go towards those things. This is the best thing you can do for this new moon. And that you stick to that schedule, at least if you do a schedule for the next month. And if you can go a little bit further, 3 months. But like to really envision yourself like, I'm going to make it. I've always wanted to write this book. I haven't written the book, so I'm going to put it in the schedule that from now on, in this next 3 months, I'm going to write every day for at least an hour. Like sometimes we need to get like this so that things actually get done. This is a new beginning in health, a new beginning in wealth, a new beginning in your well-being, a new lifestyle that is coming up for you, a new job. Maybe for some of you guys, you're starting a new job or a new position or a new schedule in your workplace that is going to make you more efficient, that is going to bring you abundance, that is going to bring you prosperity, that is going to make you feel like you are actually taking the rails in your life. And it's going to make you feel powerful. It's going to make you feel on top of the world, and it's going to make you feel secure and stable. And it's going to make you feel like the king and the queen, baby. That queendom and that kingdom is waiting for you, my beautiful Pisces. And all you have to do is go sit in that throne and take on the duties and take on the responsibilities and do them. And you will accomplish some incredible stuff. So a whole new beginning. Really write down your routines. Write down a morning, night routine. Write down a workout routine. Write down your routine of what you're going to be eating. And really organize your life. This is an amazing time to do it. Plus with K2, who has been helping you kind of release this negligence that could have been holding you back. So now it's like a new beautiful beginning. Now let's look a little bit deeper into my beautiful Pisces for this next upcoming new moon. What do we have for Pisces for this new moon in Magha? And we have a raise and a promotion. Yay! You're getting the money, my beautiful Pisces. You're getting the money. You're getting the abundance. More money's coming in. Maybe some of you guys are getting a new position, a new schedule, a new job, like as I mentioned, but the money is coming in. Make sure you're saving your money. Make sure you're putting it away in the right places. But raise and a promotion is definitely coming. We also have deservingness. You are going to start acknowledging in yourself, yo, I deserve this. I deserve to be healthy. I deserve to eat good food that makes me healthy. I deserve a job that acknowledges what I bring to the table. I deserve a position that acknowledges that I'm really good at what I do. I deserve a healthy routine, a healthy lifestyle, a healthy, clean environment. I deserve all these things. I deserve all these beautiful things. And this is what the motto is all about. You deserve that. You deserve those things, my beautiful Pisces. And employment change. Yes, we're going to see some changes happening in your daily job. Some things are going to start changing. If your daily job really sucks, is horrible, you don't like it, it doesn't pay you enough, it's draining, it's terrible, the people are horrible, then time to change it. Time to change it, start applying to something new. You're about to get something better. Maybe some of you guys are going to get a better position. Maybe this is the time for you to ask for that raise. Ask for what it is that you want. Ask for, what do you like? You prefer working from home? You prefer, less hours, more hours, whatever it is that you want. But this is a time for changes in your daily routine, which will change employment situations. And follow through with these changes. These changes are not here to obstruct you or to make things worse. Changes are here to really help you get to what it is that you want to create for yourself. So those are your messages, my beautiful Pisces. I hope that they help. Love you guys so much. And remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a specific message to your situation, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my promo. Using the code, you will get 45% off on a 75-minute session where we go deep into your natal chart, your current transits, and you can ask me as many questions as you like, my beautiful Pisces. Alrighty, Pisces, those were your messages. I hope that they helped you. And if you like them, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That will mean the world to me. Alrighty, my beautiful brothers and sisters, thank you so much for being here for this powerful horoscope for this incredible new moon that we're going to be having on August 22nd or 23rd, depending on where you are in the world. Thank you so much, my beautiful brothers and sisters, for all your love. And make sure that if you want to participate in the collective readings, if you would like to get your chart read, make sure to put in the description here below your placements of your planets, and you can be one of the lucky chosen ones. Thank you so much, guys, for all your love. I missed you guys so much, and it's so good to be back. Hari Bol and Hari Krishna.